The Tule Reed canoes were used by almost all tribes throughout all of California.
Okay.
Built Tule Reed canoes. They're great for ponds and lakes, rivers and streams.
Not so much the ocean.
You can use them a little bit in the ocean. We probably used them when our coastline was farther out 10,000 years ago. The way I describe them, like I said, is a Tule Reed canoe is the kayak of 1,000 years ago, is the kayak of 10,000 years ago. So to go a few miles off the coast and do a little fishing, do some harpooning, you know, of fish that come to the surface, a little Tule Reed canoe, 12, 14, 15 feet long would be more than enough. But they're perfect for lakes and ponds and streams. So this is called bulrush tule.
Bulrush tule.
And these are actually short pieces. I cut these off, but bulrush tule will grow 6, 7, 8 feet long.
Wow.
They'll get over an inch in diameter at the base. If you look at the center of bulrush tule, you can see it's very soft. It's almost like cork, but it's
So
basically
light.
it's light. It's like a sponge-like material, so it's a perfect insulation. We use bulrush tule to thatch and cover our houses. We made mats. We made canoes. It just has many uses. So you get some tule depending on how long you want your canoe to be, and you start making bundles. If we're making a canoe for us, the bundles are going to approximately be a foot in diameter.
To carry our weight.
Well, yeah, and to make it wide enough. So if we have bundles a foot in diameter, 3 bundles on the bottom is going to be about a 3-foot wide canoe. For this, I just got and cut some tule the other night. I got it along the Santa Clara River there in the Ventura Harbor. If you tie it, this tie here is the same distance from here to here. You want to tie it as tight as you can. Get your bundles as tight as you can.
We feel really tight.
Yeah.
We've been doing this a while, huh?
Well, and if I was building a canoe for us to go put on the lake today, I would let this dry.
Okay.
So in about 3 or 4 weeks, this is going to shrink up, and these ties won't be that tight because it'll shrink up a little bit. So usually, what you do is you collect your tule, set it out by the house, let it dry, and then they make the big bundles and they tie them together. So take your 3 bundles and you're going to tie them together. And same thing, you have to tie everything really tight. So if I was making a canoe for us, this would be a much thicker string. It'd be more like a rope, and we'd tie this as tightly as we can. And we would wrap it with the rope several more times, 5, 6 times, wrap it around, getting it nice and tight. Let me tie this end. So I made the center bundle a little bigger because that would basically be the center of our Tule Reed canoe. So these are not very deep. You could sit or stand or kneel. But on our plank canoes,
Make them
we
higher.
put them about 5 planks deep. So you paddle on your knees. They get you up higher. We use double-bladed paddles. So our paddles would be a pole, and then on the end we'd have the blade, and each end would have the blade, and then you would be kneeling and you paddle like this. I started paddling in ocean canoes when I was in my mid-40s. I started late in my life. I should have been scared out in the middle of the ocean in a 24-foot canoe with 3 or 4 other paddlers, none of us experienced, and I've never felt scared. I've always felt at home when I'm on the water, whether it's in in a small canoe like this on a river or stream or lake. We've paddled on Lake Tahoe.
Well, that must be amazing.
That was
Beautiful.
incredible. Now we have a little fountain over here, and my thought is we'll take this little Tule Reed Canoe model and we'll put it in the pond. If it sinks, we'll edit that out. If it floats, we'll leave it in the video.
Sounds like a plan. This is awesome.
It's pretty simple.
Yeah.
Like I said, they actually, most of the California tribes built Tule Reed canoes, and they started having gatherings, and each tribe or each group would have the day, and they would start at 8 o'clock in the morning, and by 5 o'clock at night, they had to have their Tule Reed tied and built. See if it floated, and some of them did, some of them sunk. And whoever made the nicest canoe paddled the farthest, won the canoe contest.
Sounds like a fun game.
Yeah.
Or day.
A model canoe.
Yes. If I would have put a little spacer in the center, something like that, and then tied it, it would have kept its shape a little bit better. But like I said, the center would be where the paddler would kneel or sit right there.
Like that.
Like
That's our
that.
paddler.
That's our
That's our
paddler.
paddler.
Use your imagination. Okay, you ready?
Okay, is it gonna float? Yay! Nice work.
It floats.
It floats. The paddler did not sink.
Yeah,
Yeah. Completely floats.
yeah.
Nice work. More information about Fernandeño Tataviam and Chumash elder Alan Salazar can be found at mynativestories.com. Culture Stories would like to thank the Fernandeño Tataviam tribe for their help and hospitality. Learn more at tataviam-nsn.us. Support for Culture Stories is made possible through the generous support of viewers like you. More information is available at www.culturestory.co.